Sam for Rainbow Loom. Today I'll be showing you how to make the Team Spirit bracelet. This is an intermediate level design. To make this bracelet you will need 28 A colored bands, 24 B colored bands, 20 C colored bands, and a C-clip. It's a good idea to have your supplies ready before you begin, so pause the video here until you're ready to follow along. Now, let's get started. Place your loom with the red arrow pointing away from you. First, place 13 A-colored bands along the left side of the loom. We'll start from the center pin. Place the first A band from the center pin out to the left, and the next band will go above that, going up the left side of the loom. Place one band over the other in a single chain till you reach the end. We'll fast forward from here. And then you stop from the second to the last pin and place the last band into the center. Then return to the beginning of the loom and place an A colored band out to the right. Place another band above that, going up the right side of the loom, and place a single chain of bands until you reach the end of the loom. We'll fast forward from here. Again, stop at the second to the last pin and place the last band into the center. On this last pin, we'll need to place an A-colored cap band. Grab your A-colored band, place 2 fingers through each side, twist it into a figure 8, turn it back upon itself, and place it on that last pin. Now let's return to the beginning of the loom. Refer to the diagram on your screen as we place a pattern of 8 bands on the loom. We'll start from this left pin and place a B colored band into the center. Then 2 B will be placed from the right into the center. 3 B from the center out to the left, and 4B from the center out to the right. Notice that we've made an X. We move up to the next. We place band 5C from the left to the center, 6C from the right to the center, 7C from the center to the left, and then 8C from the center out to the right. Notice that we've placed another X in another color. We'll fast forward from here. Pause the video and refer to the graphic on your screen until you reach the end of the loom. Now we're ready to start looping the bands. Turn the loom so that the red arrow is pointing toward you. Loop the first 2 bands on your loom. Hold the cap band down and pull the band out to the left, and then pull the cap band back and pull the other band to the right. Now follow the diagram on your screen to loop a pattern of 8 bands. We'll start from this pin and loop band 1 B to the center. Then loop 2 B to the center. Three B. From the center out to the left, you'll pull these bands back, and you should just be able to grab the top B band and pull that to the left. You can see by the way that pulled that you grabbed the right band. And then 4B will be looped out to the right. 5C will be looped to the center. 6C will be looped to the center. 7C from the center to the left. Again, all these bands are the same color. Pull those back, grab the top band and pull it out to the left. And then 8C will be pulled out to the right. I'll fast forward from here. Follow the diagram on your screen to loop this pattern of 8 bands until you reach the end of the loom. And there we've finished looping the inside bands. Now we're ready to loop the outside. We'll start from this pin, pull those bands back, and loop the A band forward. We'll continue looping these bands up the left side of the loom. We'll fast forward from here. And then we loop this last band into the center. Then we return to the beginning of the loom and we'll loop up the right side. We'll fast forward from here. And we loop this last band into the center. Now that we've finished looping the bands, we're ready to finish the bracelet. On this last pin, pull all the bands up to the top. Slide your hook down through the channel of the last pin and tilt it out to the side. On the end of your hook, place an A colored band and pull it back. Pull your hook up through that channel, place both ends of the band on your hook and slide it up to the thickest part. Then with your fingers, you can lift the bands from the loom and adjust your bracelet. If made on one loom, this bracelet will need to be extended to fit a wrist comfortably. To extend the bracelet, you must first decide how many additional bands you will need. You place those bands along one side of your loom in a single chain. For smaller wrists, you may need only 3 or 4 bands. For larger wrists, you may need 6 or more. So place those bands on the loom, and once you get the number you need, you'll locate the cap band on the end of your bracelet, and you'll place that from the last pin to the one behind it. So you stretch that cap band, and now you're ready to loop your single chain extension. And once you loop this last band, pull it to the center, and this creates an area where you can attach your C-clip. Grab your C-clip with the open side facing forward and snap it over those bands. Once that's on there securely, you can pull your extension from the loom. On the other end of your bracelet, pull the hook away, slide your fingers into those bands, and that creates an area where you can attach the other side of your C-clip. Move the bands to one side and then snap the other over, and then you have your finished Team Spirit bracelet.